Skate 1, Skate 2, and Skate 3, probably my favorite games of all time. I have more hours logged into those games than any other game on the market. This franchise I loved Skate like crazy. And it's been 15 years. We've been waiting for EA to do something with the franchise. They shut it down, then they were making 4, and then it was gone. And then now, finally, out of the blue, all of a sudden, San Vanalona is back on the map. And now we're getting play testing from the new EA Skate. It's not Skate 4, it's just Skate.
Which I hate when they do that, man.
So
it's a different game.
So this is what worries me, because this is what Saints Row did.
Yeah.
This is what Saints Row, and just looking at some of the artwork, this, like...
What is this Fortnite looking BS?
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Who's a fat girl in the back?
And that's what Saints Row did. Remember, Saints Row had a reboot, and instead of calling it... Who, fat? Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, like, yeah. There's a fat one in the back.
Yeah. There's your Dustborn skater right there.
Yeah. But remember, Saints Row had the reboot. Saints Row had been dead for several years. What was the last Saints Row 4? And Saints Row was awesome. It peaked at 2, but Saints Row 3... Yeah, it used to be awesome. Saints Row 2, I think, peaked. Saints Row 3 was fine. And then you started to, really drop off in Saints Row 4. And then... we're going to reboot it. We're going to bring you back Saints Row. And it was LGBT, fucking weird, broken, glitches everywhere, unfinished, meeting deadlines. Horrible. Saints Row was a catastrophe. Awful. That's the vibe I'm getting from this so far.
Well, so, I mean, the first thing that I can tell you right off the bat, if you just click on that artwork, so... this is like what do they call them? Rhinos? This is a Sino, Skate in name only. So I see San Vanalona on the shirt, but what is this weird Fortnite looking odd? I mean, if anybody's ever played Skate before, you remember that even on the Xbox 360, they strive for at least a look of realism and having it a little grungy. And I mean, it wasn't, for what the graphics were able to do at the time, it was hyper realism, I guess if you want to call it that. This absolutely looks like a new age Fortnite, whatever that game was, Duskborn type. I mean, it has lost all of its luster. This is not the game that we played. If you remember in Skate 1 was like grungy. It was about the skateboard scene. It had a really funky soundtrack. Booker T, Green Onions right on the front menu. It had cool graffiti and stuff like that. It was grungy and it was fun. This just looks so corporately washed and disgusting. And then the worst part, the reason I keep saying Fortnite is because not only does this look like a Fortnite character, they've literally added like skydiving to the game now. So you can jump off a building and you can skydive down to a rail and then put your board back underneath you and land on the rail.
So it's Grand Theft Auto's the game.
I'm about to break y'all's hearts. They've already got microtransactions in it. And I'm currently looking,
Of course, because of course.
And then I'm looking at the team so that the people behind it is full circle. Oh boy, have we got a collection of individuals who definitely do not belong here.
Can you share your screen?
And they have a cultures operations manager.
Am I the only one who doesn't trust a link sent from Savvy any more than her sharing her screen?
I know.
When hiring, we focus obviously on talent, but it's as important to us that members of our team fit our culture of transparency, diversity, and inclusivity.
What tab are you reading off of?
So if you scroll down, you should be, if you go to Studio, click on Studio up top. Okay, and now if you just click on Alice is the one who has the DEI
Wait, hold
stuff.
on. Before we go anywhere, but go back to that team. Go back to that team. If I was going to trust anybody to work on these games, it would be these professional skateboarders right here.
My name is Angela. I work in manager operation culture.
So stupid. Is the only one in skate gear.
Yeah, Darren might be at least a poser
Darren can
skater.
probably do
so you can click on it. If you click on it, they have a little blurb.
Darren
on the
must have
picture.
such a hard time.
But who should I click on?
Click on
Savvy?
Alice. Alice, I think, is my favorite so far.
This is wild.
What?
Born during the pandemic.
That's a man.
Oh,
So
that
it-
is a man. Good call,
I
Phil.
think
That is
that's
a
what the
man.
Born
that's
is
the
about.
person who's got the
Wait, is
DEI blurb.
Wait, what
For
happened?
real?
What do I need to do, Savvy?
No, this person has the DEI blurb. So they've got the
born during
when
the
hiring,
pandemic.
we focus on talent, but it's also important that they fit our culture of transparency, diversity, and inclusivity. So these people do not give a shit about skateboarding.
Wait, read it in your real voice, Savvy.
What?
Even if I'm so far away from the physical location of the studio.
Yeah, your man voice. When hiring, we focus obviously on talent, but it's
just
as
a joke,
important
guys.
to us that that the member of our team fit our culture of transparency, diversity, and inclusivity. Vomit gross.
Is there a blurb about the game at least? Like, is there something about them working on Skate? Have they talked about the game?
Okay, well, let's click on the senior social systems designer. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
She looks
Senior
16.
creative director. Okay, Darren is the creative director. Okay. I think it's our chemistry, our team's talent without ego, the ambition of the products we make and the way we build them. We're assembling a diverse and inclusive studio of quality human beings. Barf, vomit, diarrhea. Let's see. Making games is hard and requires collaboration and dedication. Finding the right mix of people in the right roles is as important as the concept itself. At the end of the day, it's all about making cool stuff with good people. Vomit.
Yeah, they're all like that with these corporate little blurbs that mean nothing, and none of them give a shit
Yeah.
about skate.
Let's look at Andrea. The reason the studio is so unique is that everyone is supportive and everyone's voice is respected. We put a lot of focus on welcoming more diverse perspectives. Holy fuck, dude. They're obsessed, man. They're in a fart echo chamber. I can tell you that the team, this is Angela. I can tell you that the team is what has made me love my job. The Full Circle Studio is filled with people who are passionate. And even though many of us have not physically met yet due to COVID-19, dude, they're stuck 5 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
That passion has all connected us. Our team members have raging industry
Look at the
experience.
bottom two sentences. That's all you need right there.
I have been able to convert volunteer hours to dollars towards my charity of choice, and I'm part of the studio's culture committee where we work to continuously improve the diversity and inclusivity buzzwords. Man, everybody on this
Buzzwords,
studio
yeah.
has these
Every one of them.
buzzwords. Wow. I didn't know it was this
crazy.
bad when
Is it
actually
over
showed
yet?
it off, man. No.
Doesn't that make you
Everyone-
want
Man.
to skate
Yeah,
around?
you want to be edgy, you want to skateboard, you want to tag, you want
Yeah,
to
it's
think about
like-
skating.
Yeah. Remember when skate was about being a rebel and being punk rock
Yeah.
and stuff?
Right.
And now
That's
That's
like
about
being
diversity.
gay.
Well, did you
That's
remember
about
in the first skate games, in all the skate games, what they focused on were the
Skateboard.
skaters?
Yeah. Well, and it was about like the hardware on your skateboard. Like what trucks do you want?
Yeah,
what
could you get
wheels? What
Venture to
bearings?
sponsor?
Are-
Yeah.
I want to see a
Are you-
skater character with no legs. If they're serious about diversity,
Yeah.
I want to see a skater that skates with their hands.
Yeah, prosthetic legs, and you got crutches, and you're skating with crutches and shit. But like the whole point of skate was, how good of a skater are you? You're going to compete. You're going to get sponsored. Are you Element? Are you Plan B? Are you Birdhouse? What kind of wheels do you have? What trucks and bearings? Like that was a cool thing. Are you going to compete in the X Games? Are you good enough to compete in the X Games? Like skate was awesome. It was a skater's dream brought to video games.
Oh, by the way, this is not San Vanalona anymore. This is San Vansterdam.
Is that a joke, or are you being serious?
I'm dead serious. The new location is San Vansterdam.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Even
wild.
their
I thought it was
senior
weird they
game
only called it
designer
San Van.
talks about inclusivity.
Oh man.
No,
Full
their
circle.
senior game designer. He used inclusivity even. And
All of them
like
did.
every single one of them used.
We didn't
DEI
even look at Sasha. Let's look at Sasha. See what she says. Every day I'm grateful to be at Full Circle. It's not just about making a skate game. It's about fun teamwork and a family vibe that makes each day great. Working with a team where every opinion and idea counts is incredible is a kind of place where work doesn't feel like work. And the balance between professional growth and professional happiness is just right. Gay. Joining Full Circle, I've found not just colleagues, but friends who make every project, every challenge a journey worth being a part of.
Someone who didn't say diversity.
Well,
something.
unfortunately, it's the family vibe that makes each day great. Working in a team where every opinion and idea counts. That's DEI language.
Yeah.
So she used DEI language without saying diversity and inclusion.
Yeah, but if you take that to the letter, it's kind of bullshit because DEI it's about every kind of diversity except diversity of opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a scheduled release date? Yeah, here we go.
15 years I've been waiting for this.
Here we go. End of summer 2025, which is we're 1 month away.
Yeah, there's already. I mean,
there's
a lot of game. There's gameplay out there. There are YouTubers that have gameplay out there. I sent you one of the videos. It's just like it's not at all the same game at all. Like I said, one of the first things they do is you see a guy throw like a boneless off of a rooftop and then skydives down and then lands on a rail, and it's like, what? Yeah.